Welcome to the Mountain Chronicles, where the spirit of adventure comes alive. I'm thrilled to have you join our journey into the great outdoors. I'm Paul Piazza. I'm your guide through the wilderness and the storyteller behind the Mountain Chronicles. I hope you share in our love and appreciation of what this great world has to offer. Here we live in three simple principles: live, learn, and explore. Live, immerse yourself in the thrill of the moment, whether it be overlanding, exploring unique ghost towns, or simply enjoying the serenity of nature. We believe in living life to its fullest. Learn, cultivate that childlike curiosity. Every adventure is an opportunity to learn and discover something new. From overlanding trips to mastering trail navigation, we're a constant journey of learning and growing. Explore. Be comfortable with the uncomfortable. Venture into the unknown. Our chronicles are a testament to the places we've been and the stories waiting to be untold. Join us as we explore the hidden trails to the pristine lakes and the mysterious places this great nation has to offer. And of course, what adventure would be successful without proper planning and the right gear? We'll be showcasing some of the tools of the trade along our journeys. I truly hope you enjoy our chronicles and the journey that my wife and I travel through during our overlanding adventures. Thanks for watching. Today I'm going to talk to you about my latest thing I put on the Jeep. I'm not going to do a full install video. There's plenty of those on the web. One of the things that made me want to do this video, those who know me know I run customer-facing teams at tech companies. And I'm a big believer in companies that take care of you, you take care of them. So when I ordered the first WOLFBOX over Christmas, it never showed up. Actually, I had several things not show up, and that's with the U.S. mail, not anybody else's fault but the U.S. mails. I called WOLFBOX. They basically said, okay, well, let's do some tracking. They did some tracking. I explained that it shows it delivered. I don't know what happened to it. U.S. mail didn't know what happened to it. It just disappeared. They acknowledged it. They shipped me out another one. They actually took care of me, and I really do appreciate companies that take care of people. And, you know, it's all about making your customers successful, and it was through challenges that were beyond my control. I was pretty frustrated because I wanted to get it installed over Christmas. They shipped it out to me FedEx. I had it within like 3 days. I was able to get it installed during my vacation over Christmas, and I really appreciate that. So that was what prompted me to do the video, because there are a number of videos out here. I wanted to give my experience both with the company and with the product, and that's what this video is all about. Is the company took care of me, so I'm kind of doing this because they took care of me, offered great customer service, and they were on it. In fact, they sent me several emails just to make sure I got it. They followed through. It was actually very impressive, just the level of service that I got, and I do appreciate that. That's partially why I'm doing the video, is they went up and above, so I'm doing the video. And if it's not a great product, I'll say it. I'll just say it's a dog. Don't install it, but I'm pretty confident if it goes like where their service is gone, it's going to be a good product. I think a lot of it is just how I installed it and how the install goes. And like I said, I'm not going to do an install video, but I just wanted to throw that out there, that the service of the company was outstanding. So I started researching review mirrors that had a camera in them, not just a backup camera, because I have that on the Jeep, but that's even with it on the dash, it's awkward. And when you're going down the road, if you have a cop roll up on you, which has not happened to me, knock on wood, you can't see behind you. So I want to be able to see behind me as I'm driving. So I installed the WOLFBOX 930 mirror, G930. Now, why did I choose a G930? Because it's only a 12-inch mirror. I can still fold down my visors. That made it work really well. Everything I read about it works really well, as long as you can put it and seal it really well. A lot of people forget to seal the connectors. So I use some dilithium grease in it. Dilithium, what am I in? Star Trek? Electric grease in it, and to seal it. And then I heat wrapped it with heat shrink, and it's sealed. It's lasted pretty well. I now have a rooftop tent, which we'll cover that in another video on my trailer, and I've been using it for some time. So we're going to go over the parts here that come with it and what I purchased and what I decided to do. Box 930, G930. It's 12-inch mirror. It doesn't have all the funky features like voice activation, all that stuff. It does have the speed limit. It does have a GPS built into it. It does have rear mirror compatibility, which I didn't do. Or sorry, backup camera compatibility, which I didn't do. It does have a G sensor. It does have a forward forward-facing camera, so now I have 2 forward-facing cameras, which is okay. I have one I use for video and one I use for all the time. It does have really good night vision. I was really surprised about that, the night vision on it, and it records in 4K. Now, what did I purchase when I purchased it? We're going to go over here. The first thing I did purchase was the hardwire kit. I wanted it hardwiring. I don't like to use plug-in cigarette lighters on stuff. It's an annoyance of mine because I have that on my JKU and I don't like that. In fact, I may buy one of these for my JKU next. They have a new one called the 900G that has all kinds of features on it. I don't need all those extra features. Just wanted a rear view mirror. I did buy the always on kit. So this is allows you to hook it up. It's an extension, allows you to hook it up to your backup camera. So if you want to hook it up to your backup camera, you can. And the last thing I did purchase, as you can see with all these 3 parts, is you can hard mount it in replacement of your mirror. I'm going to try it both ways. I'm going to try it with it just hooked to the mirror, and I'm going to try it with it hard mounted into the mirror to replace it. If I don't like it, just with the rubber straps holding it to the mirror. And that's what these are. These are the brackets to hook it to the camera, the windshield mount one, and this is the kit to hook it up to that. So I bought everything to be prepared. I am going to do the install, and that's the next video. That'll be the next half of this video, is what it's like to drive around. We're going to go for a test drive with it. Thanks. So you'll see with the install, I did it with the rubber mounts that mounted over the mirror. It's on there pretty good. Driving it around, it hasn't done anything. You'll see here is the camera that looks out the side. The wires that connect all in here doesn't look bad. I did use some rubber mounts there, so it's not too bad. That was my biggest worry, is am I going to have wires all over the place? And I thought that turned out well. We're going to start the Jeep. Upon startup, it does give you a notice that it's going to start up. It does say it's a WOLFBOX. Goes through its power up cycle, which only lasts a couple of seconds. You'll see there. And we're fired up. That's my garage door going up behind us. That's the rear view camera. And that's pretty much it. We're backing out of my driveway. We'll put her in reverse. You'll see here we have our navigation, where we're going. If I have here recording, and there's lots of things on here. So you could do simple camera. I could lock it. I could turn the voice on. The dimming, which I do dim it at night. I wish I had auto dimming. It's one of the things I do wish. You'll see up here in the corner is a lock to my rooftop tent. That's because I didn't lock it yet. I need to lock it. But so far so good. Today it's snowing outside, so it's a little dark. But I've had no complaints. I've had it on for about 2 weeks. I've driven around at night, and so far so good. A couple of things I really dig on it is by swiping right, I have forward. I could swipe left. I could dual mode. This is the one I like the most because I could see myself using this when I'm four-wheeling, especially looking over the fender and be able to look around and see what's out there. I like that a lot, and then being able to see the back. So the dual, you'll see the time. You'll see we're not going anywhere right now. We're heading southeast. So I'm driving one-handed here, so bear with me. We're going to go back to forward reverse camera so I can see that I'm backing down the hill, which I don't want to do, and we're off. Sorry about the wiggleness. That's just me holding on as we drive out my driveway. You can see we're doing 12 miles an hour down my driveway. Gonna go get some mail. So that is the WOLFBOX camera. Like I said, I've had it in about 2 weeks. No complaints. It's been working really, really, really well. I have no complaints whatsoever. Using it seems to be working well. As we go up my driveway, this may be slippery. We may get sideways here. We'll see how we do as we four-wheel out the driveway as we look up the camera here. Sorry again about the wiggleness. It isn't easy to drive and hold this. One of the things I really like about it is how wide it is on the side. So if somebody comes flying up on the side of you, you can actually see them. I like that a lot because it gives you a wider view, although I can see them out the side mirrors. But a lot of times when I'm passing people, it'll give me a better view, especially if it's at night. I can really see them if their headlights get into a spot where I can't see them or something's going on. So I do like that a lot. So the WOLFBOX so far I've been very happy with. Even with it was raining the other day, and I'm like, all right, well, this will be a good test, because that was the thing I read the most about them, is the cameras go funky if they get really wet, and that's why I use the grease and I use the cover for it.
So as you can see, we're driving around. Seems to be working well. The other thing you can do with it is you can scroll down to see lower. You can scroll up to see higher. You can see that's the camera. So I usually keep it about right where I can see the corner. And that's right there. So you can see you can scroll around up or down, which I really like. Up here it's recording. I have it set to record for like every 2 minutes. So if you ever want to download a file. Pretty cool. So that's the WOLFBOX camera. So far, like I said, 2 weeks in, working well. Company took care of me by getting it here. Been really responsive throughout the whole process. I like it. I can now see and then drive around and look out my rearview mirror, see if I have anybody rolling up on me, or I can see surprisingly well at night. So far, great addition. I do appreciate it. Remember to like and subscribe if you would. Let me know if you've tried the WOLFBOX or if you're looking at one. Happy to answer questions if you want to comment below. Also in the link below is a link to my Amazon associate page that has a link directly to this. So if you're interested, you can go to that link and see how to purchase one. Again, it's the WOLFBOX, great little camera. Thanks. Hopefully you'll like and subscribe. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.